Vice President J.D. Vance is on the brink of a defining moment as the Biden administration faces an imminent deadline to broker a deal that would allow TikTok to continue operating in the United States. A high-stakes political battle. Within the next 48 hours, Vance could secure a major political victory by facilitating an agreement to prevent TikTok from being banned, a feat that eluded the previous administration. Such a success would be particularly significant amid recent political turmoil, including a series of setbacks for former President Donald Trump. However, the situation remains uncertain. If a deal fails to materialize by Saturday's deadline, or if the White House's agreement sparks controversy by not fully severing TikTok from its Chinese ownership, the fallout could be swift and politically damaging. Confidence from the administration. Both Vance and Trump have expressed optimism about reaching an agreement with a non-Chinese buyer before the deadline. On Thursday, Trump reassured reporters that negotiations were very close to a deal with a very good group of people. Vance, who has been tasked with handling the negotiations alongside National Security Advisor Mike Waltz, echoed this sentiment during an interview on Fox News, stating that talks were progressing well and an announcement was imminent. Political implications and Republican strategy. The outcome of the TikTok negotiations carries significant political weight. Support for the app has been rising, particularly among younger, less politically engaged voters, an essential demographic for Republicans aiming to maintain control of Congress in the 2026 midterms. The deadline arrives at a particularly crucial moment for the White House. Republicans suffered a major defeat in the recent Wisconsin Supreme Court race, which Democrats framed as a referendum on billionaire Elon Musk. Additionally, Trump's declaration of sweeping reciprocal tariffs on multiple nations sent markets into turmoil, further intensifying scrutiny on the administration's economic policies. Despite these challenges, the White House has dismissed concerns about recent setbacks. The administration had a historic week ushering in a new era, putting American workers first, lowering costs, and restoring wealth for all Americans, said Taylor Van Kirk, Vance's press secretary, in a statement to Politico. The risks for Vance. Should Trump successfully secure a TikTok deal, the White House will likely use it to shift focus away from recent economic turbulence and tout a major victory, one that the Biden administration failed to achieve. However, if the deadline is extended or if the agreement leaves room for continued Chinese influence, criticism could be swift, and much of the backlash may fall directly on Vance. Vance has already played a key role in shaping the administration's legislative success, helping to secure confirmations for Trump's cabinet nominees despite resistance from Senate Republicans. He has also established himself as one of the administration's most vocal defenders, aggressively countering critics on social media and in conservative media appearances. Although Vance has repeatedly sidestepped questions about a potential 2028 presidential run, the outcome of the TikTok deal could leave a lasting mark on his political trajectory, influencing his reputation for years to come.